And the reason why you're here is because of what you're seeing on the screen. I want to identify, can everyone see the rising price of groceries on the screen? I have the chat open. Just put a 1 if you can see this on the screen. Put a 1 if you can see this on the screen. Perfect. So right now we are experiencing a rising cost in groceries. And someone asked me, what is the most expensive vehicle in 2025? And I said this. This is the most expensive vehicle you're going to operate in 2025. How many people can identify that? How many people know this is true? This is costing more than your vehicle right now. Jesus, help us. So what we're going to do, folks, is we have a lot of people all over the world, and they're concerned about one thing. They're concerned about financial stress. They're concerned about that financial future. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do something unlike you've ever seen. We're not going to sell you a shake. Nothing wrong with a shake, but we're not going to do that here. We're not going to ask you to go out and sell someone something. We're not going to do that because right now we have a deeper problem. Right now, people can't afford to buy. So if they can't afford to buy, you can't afford to sell. Now, we're not going to milk blood out of a turnip, folks. What we're going to do is we're going to do something awesome. You know what we're going to do today? We're going to show how we turn cost into cash. You don't have to sell. You don't have to chase people. You don't have to pick up the phone. We're going to show you how to alleviate financial pressure from those around you. Now, identify who's done this within the last 7 days. You've gone to the movies, or you shopped at your favorite store, or you bought something to eat. How many people from just a 1 in the chat have done any of these things in the last 7 days? I think we all have. You took your son to the movies, you shopped at your favorite store. So we've all done this in the last 7 days. This is something that we're doing every day. Before you came to this presentation, you did this already. I didn't ask you to do it. The person who invited you didn't ask you to do it. You did it because you have to live, right? Let me ask you something. Did you earn any income from going to the movies or shopping? Did you get cash back on everything? If not, you're about to discover how to turn everyday spending into weekly pay. So you're already doing this for free. Women, I know you do it. Don't get me wrong. You get on the phone. Hey, you got to see this movie. It is awesome. Hey, they've got a sale going on. You want to meet up later and just go take advantage of the sale? You've done that, right? You've made those phone calls. My wife does it. My wife does. I know Linda is doing it. Linda Baltz has called somebody and said, you got to see this movie. You have got to see the sale. Lord, you got to go. It's 40% off. It's going away. It's 30% off. It's going away. Now, you recommend things all the time, but guess who gets paid? Wow. You told people to go to the movies, and the movie theater made $32 billion in 2024. Did the movie theater send you a check? I just want to ask, did anyone get a check from the movie theaters? $32 billion. I want to know if anyone got a check. I didn't get a check. Heather didn't get a check. Jay didn't get a check. Matthew said he ain't getting no check. So we didn't get a check. But how many people did you send to the movies? How many people said it was a good movie? Man. Let's keep going. Man, big retailers earned $7.2 trillion. How many people told somebody else about a sale at Amazon, Target, Walmart, or any other retailers? It was a sale, right? Did anybody get a check? 7.2 trillion. Did you get a check from any one of them? Anyone get a check? No, nobody got a check. If you got a check, please let me know, because I want to know where you got the check from, right? Okay, so nobody got a check. So this is a common theme. So you recommend things all the time, but guess who get paid? The movie theaters got paid, the retailers got paid, and what did you get? You didn't get anything. Folks, it's time to flip the script. We're not doing this no more. You've been doing it for free all your life. It is time to get paid. We're not asking you to change what you do. If you were invited here by someone, they're not asking you to change a thing in your life. They're not asking you to try a shake. They're not asking you to change brands. They're not asking you to stop what you're doing. We're going to show you how to monetize something you've been doing for free every single day. And if you do nothing when you leave this presentation, before you open your mouth and you send somebody to a $32 billion movie industry, before you send somebody to a $7 trillion industry, I want you to stop yourself and ask, am I getting paid? And if you say no, then you're working for free. We're not doing it anymore. See, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing is we're going to show you guys exactly how to do what you've been doing for free. And what we're going to do is, while others are watching prices rise, you're going to be a cash back hero. And we're going to show you how to save with a company called saveclub. And with this company called saveclub, folks, you're going to have cash back on what you're already buying. You're going to have residual income by helping others. And you're going to be able to participate in a simple copy, paste, paid system. So how many folks are interested in participating in that? So I have a superhero right here. So how many people want to be a superhero? You want to be a saving superhero? So while other people are watching prices rise, don't you want to be a superhero? See, folks, if you're not saving, you're overpaying. I'm going to ask this question today for people who are here for the first time. Can somebody who is here for the first time put a 1 in the chat? Please? Who's here for the first time? Put a 1. A 1 for a new person. Any new person. Come on, somebody's here new. Anybody in here new? Put a 1 in the chat if you're new. So, new person. Did you save any money today? Yes or no? And if you didn't save today, did you save yesterday? Did you save the day before yesterday? Did you save the day before yesterday? Did you save last week? Did you save last month? No. That's a problem. See, folks, this is how this works. Let's say you are wanting to go to a movie. Save Club allows you to earn from recommendations. Now, our CEO is Mr. Charles, and he is providing us with a phenomenal service. He is going to allow you to earn from recommendations you've been giving out for free. So how does he do that? Very simple. Let's say you told your friends they can save money on movie tickets, right? So you're at the movies, you're like, hey, look, before you go to the movies, you guys can save money. So they joined Save Club, which is a savings platform, and they find a coupon that looks just like this, $8 in savings. Are your friends going to be mad because you stopped them from paying $8 more than what they should? No. They're going to thank you. You're going to be that savings hero with the white cape on with Save Club flashing on your chest because you saved them $8. And guess what happens? You saved $8. The movie theater got paid, but guess what? We flipped the script now. You got paid. See, no selling, just sharing. They were able to buy the ticket. They were going to buy the ticket anyway. All you did was help them earn weekly income. That is the power of Save Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Save Club is the largest cash back affiliate program that you're going to see. You can have discounts and unlimited savings on over 850,000 hotels, over 50,000 restaurants, and 150,000 retail stores. And there's big savings on thousands of brands. And let's show you those brands here. So let's say, for instance, you were going to take a trip and the cost of this trip is $3,462. Well, if you go on your Save Club discount portal, you get this trip for $549. So how many people would like to pay $549 instead of $3,462? Right there, you save just over $2,900 back in your pocket. Hey, you can send your kid to college with that, couldn't you? Then we have another trip, a hotel, right? Orlando, 3 nights, same room, same dates to save. That trip is $353. On Save Club, it is $170.77. Man, we just save you 50%. Las Vegas, same place, $1,000. $566.35. So folks, are you selling this? Are you saving people from this? You're saving people from high prices. Remember, we're struggling. You're putting money back in people's pockets. You are taking their costs and turning it into cash for them. That's what we're doing. And so what I want to do now is I'm going to introduce my good partner. He is a Save Club affiliate. He's on the leaderboard, Mr. Kwan Mayo, and he has experience with this like many of you do. And he is going to show you how much the average person can estimate of savings. We have a tool back there. So Kwan, I'm going to actually stop this right here. I'm going to bring you in and I'm going to have you take over and pull up the savings portal and let's show people what we actually have back here.
Absolutely, absolutely, boss. Great job. And yeah, let's get right into it because, we're going to show you just how much you could be saving. And I've already done this myself and saved already for 2 years worth of what this service actually costs. I've already supplemented over 2 years in just about, I think it was 3 savings. One of them saved me 700, a couple of them saved me others. But I'm going to show you how you can do this with things that you're already doing on a day-to-day basis. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. All right, so right here, everybody can see my screen, right? All right, so right here, you can see the savings estimator, right? So we're going to estimate what you could possibly save just based off of the things that you're already doing on a day-to-day basis. All right, so let's just start off with weekly first. And we're going to go modest because I like to underhype, over-deliver always. That's anybody know me, they know that's what I'm about. So we're going to underhype, over-deliver. So let's say, what's the number of times that you eat out for lunch? Now, if you work, right, you work in the field, some of us, you might bring your lunch to work, but a lot of us, you're at the local, shop around the way, or you might hit the roach coach, right? You hit the food vendors and things like that. But again, remember, we said we're going to go modest, right? So I'm going to say number of times you eat out. Let's just say 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, so let's just say 3 to keep it modest. Now we could say 5 all them days, right? But we're going to say 3. Then let's say what's the number of times that you eat out for dinner? Now, if you can eat at home, if you're a bachelor or if you single, then you might eat a little bit more. But again, I think sometimes we like to give ourselves a treat at least 2 days out of the week, right? Like we get to the weekend, we've been working all week, we're over it. We're ready to kind of like, let's order a pizza, right? Order pizza for the kids. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken Day. So we're going to say at least 2 times out the week that you like to eat dinner out. Then how many times do you order pizza? Now, come on, now pizza, especially from America, it's like one of our guilty pleasures, right? It's one of the things you can't do without, right? We're going to have at least one pizza, I say, right? Again, being modest, you might have a pizza every day when you go to work but again, we're going to say once, okay? So you order pizza at the end of the week. So now we're going to go monthly. Okay, and this is the number of times that you play games. Now, this could be different things because we have different savings out there. So, this could be miniature golf. This could be laser tag, bowling. I saved $30 when I took my per ticket when we went to Legoland for my granddaughter's birthday. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about some of these things. Dave and Buster's, right? Some entertainment. So how often do you do that monthly? Again, we're gonna go modest. All right. So I'm gonna say at least y'all do that at least once a month. You're going to break the monotony. You're going to do that once a month, right? What's the number of times you go to the movies? Same thing. We don't always have movies coming out that we're interested, but I'm pretty sure you're interested in something. Mission Impossible just came out. We got the new Marvel movie that just came out. I mean, we got so many things. I don't know. Matter of fact, I put up a post the other day. There's so many great movies coming out this year alone. I looked on the paper, phenomenal. Like, oh my God, all this stuff is coming out this year. Man, I can't wait. So easily, I can see myself going to the movies at least once a month. Every month, something new's coming out, right? So we're gonna say once a month. So a number of movie tickets. Now, most of us don't just go by ourselves, right? Like we're going to bring somebody with us, going to make it a date, something like that. So let's say we got at least 2 tickets. Now, really, it could have been more. You could have a family. You could have kids. It could have been 4 or 5 movie tickets. But again, we're going to go with underhyping, over-delivering, and just showing. So what's the number of times you rented a movie? Now, it's a little bit different because you're in the comfort of your own home now. All right. I think we move a little bit different when we're in the comfort of our own home. So in the comfort of our home, we might rent a few different movies, right? And like I said, I say, we got the weekends, probably do it on the weekend, Netflix and chill. So at least 4 times. But again, I want to come modest. We're going to come modest. I'm going to say at least 2 times. 2 times out the month you rent a movie. I know it could be more. It could be less, but we're going to go on average. Now let's go yearly. Okay. We went weekly. We went monthly. Now let's go yearly. So in a year's time, how many times did you stay at a hotel? Now, think about that for a second, especially as marketers, okay? Now, I know it slowed down after the pandemic and all that, but still, we go to events, right? And then when we go to events, what do we have to do? We got to have a place to stay, and we got to book those trips to the event, right? It's a lot that go on, but we do them quite often. If we're thinking about it as marketers, we always go into these different events and we go into masterminds and different things like that. And that's just us, our event. That doesn't include what you do as a family. That doesn't include if you're doing a family reunion or if you're going to visit somebody in your hometown or somewhere else for that matter, right? So number of times to rent in a hotel, I'm going to say at least a week. And I don't think that's much for a year. But we're going to say at least a week that you stayed in the hotel. Okay. And then the number of days you rented a car. Now, if you in another place that you're not from and you took that trip, chances is you're Ubering or renting a car, right? It's one or the other. And a lot of times it might be a lot more cost effective to just rent the car. So if we're going on a trip, for the most part, we're going to be there for about 3 to 5 days on average, right? And this is just a year. So for the year, I'm just going to say the same 7. If I stayed in a hotel, chances is I was someplace where I needed to rent a car. So I'm going to say I had to rent a car that whole time as well. So I'm going to say 7, which is basically a week. So number of rounds of golf. Now, okay, all of us don't play golf, right? So I'm again underhyped. A lot of us might say, no, I do a lot of golf in Kiwan. At least, nope. Because I know a lot of us don't. I'm going to actually put 0 right there. I could put 1. I could put, something else, but we're going to put 0. We put a 1. I can't put a 0. So I put a 1. The number of days on the cruise, same thing. Now, you take a trip. Now, normally you might say, I don't have an interest right now because it's too expensive. But then you came to Save Club, realized that you can get these savings 5 and 10% off that cruise. And you're like, well, wait a minute. And even more depending on what days that, the cruise is cruising. So you're like, okay, wait a minute. I think I would like to take it. Now, the number of days on the cruise, I don't know too many people that take just a 1-day cruise. That's another thing. Most of them is at least 3 to 7 days, depend on what type of package you got. So let's just go with the low package. Let's say you just took a 3-day cruise, something real quick, went to Miami, went to the Bahamas, came back, 3-day cruise, right? All right. So we cooking with grease. Number of tickets to a theme park. Now look at, again, this is one of those once a year type things, I feel, right? The summer come along, the kids, can we go to Disneyland? Can we go to Legoland? Can we go to? They want to go somewhere, though. They don't want to stay in the house. And we don't have the kids from back in the days that like to ride their bike all day and then come back before the lights come on, right? We don't have them kids no more. These kids, we got the bougie kids now. We got these kids got tablets like us and $900 iPhones and things like that. So these kids want to go to Disneyland. They want to go to Magic Mountain. They want to go to the big stuff, right? Okay, no problem. So let's accommodate. So let's say tickets to a theme park, family, at least 3 of you guys is going, right? At least. But hey, maybe you're a single parent, you got at least the kids. So I'm gonna say 2. Remember, underhype, undelivered. Now we know that number could be a lot higher. It could be a family of 5. It could just really get up there. All right, tickets to a live event. Now, as adults, we got to unwind. We all work and no play. There's no way you're going all year and you did something for yourself. You didn't go see, your favorite artist. You didn't find out, oh my God, Smokey Robinson going to be at the thing, or who knows? I don't know who your favorite artist is, but especially if you live out here in Vegas where I live, you for sure went to some type of show. You went to some comedy. You went to a concert. Somebody had a residency, something in the course of that year. Okay. And I'm not even going to go too crazy with it. So I'm going to say 1. Actually, I'm going to say 2, because I don't think you're going to go to this type of event by yourself. So let's say 2. And if you can save your significant other some money, why wouldn't you? Right. So of course you're going to. So we're going to say 2. The number of times you changed your oil. Now, look, at the very least, at least once a year, right? I mean, maybe twice, depending on what kind of car you got, depending how old, depending how new, but you definitely should have changed it at least once. Unless you got like a Tesla or something. So you definitely should have changed it once. Let's put it once. The number of times you've had your carpets cleaned. Now, I hope you ain't sitting around there with bed bugs and dirty carpets now. Okay. Now, we had at least did it once, right? All that foot traffic, it could have been more. It could have been twice a year. It could have been every 6 months. Some of you might be neat freaks and want to do it every 3 months. But again, we're not going to overhype it up and mess with the numbers to make it so dramatic. It's like, oh, look how much we saved. We're going to keep it modest. Okay. Keep it modest. And let's say you did that once a year. The number of times you sent flowers. Now, look, check it out. You could be sending flowers. Women love flowers. My wife loves flowers. I could buy flowers. I could bring flowers in there for no reason. Just flowers. She love it, right? Now, look, Mother's Day, birthdays, right? I mean, it's millions of reasons to get flowers, and just to do it because you just love the person. You want to make them feel special. Valentine's Day, so many times you get that's three right there alone. Mother's Day. So I'm gonna say one of them days she wanted flowers. I don't know if she's a mother. I don't know if it was a birthday. I don't know if it was Valentine's Day. It could have been all the above, but we're gonna pick at least one. Okay. Number of times you bought ski lift tickets. Again, all of us don't ski, right? So I can actually leave that one blank. But if you said, but wait a minute, Kawan, why not? Bucket list. I'm going to save with Save Club. I'll do it at least once. Don't mean I'm going to do it twice, but I'll do it once to see what it's all about. So let's just say you went one time. So what I want you to pay attention to now is over here to the right. Estimated yearly savings, $2,379. Did y'all catch that? $2,379. Man, we was being modest. We could have bumped all these numbers up a lot more. I know before I was on my workout thing real tough, I was eating a lot of pizza. Eat lunch. If I'm working, I'm out in the field. That's pretty much 5 days a week, not 3 days, right? Going out on monthly one time, are you out of your mind? Especially if you're young, you definitely went out more than that. So as you can see these numbers, and I have a family that has more than just 2, 3 of us. So we go to the movies or anything like that. 4, 5 of us minimum. Okay, that number can go up dramatically to $3,000 worth of savings or more, and we're talking about in the course of a year. So think about something that's costing you $80 down, $20 a month to maintain, and you saved over $2,379 doing the things you already do, not stepping out of your comfort zone, being very, 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 very modest what you're spending, and that's how much you save. If you was more aggressive and you did a whole lot more, you could be saving upwards to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in the course of a year. This means that your monthly, what you're paying, basically these savings alone can offset that for the next 2 to 4 years. Let that sink in as I bring it back to Melvin. Back to you, boss.
All right, great job, Kawan. So listen, if you guys got a snapshot of what we have back in the back office, you can estimate your savings. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to continue the presentation and we're going to show you guys exactly how you can get a part of this. So how many people saw value in what Kawan just did? How many people could see themselves saving that money? What would you do with that money? What could you do with that money? In this economy, you can do anything you want to do with this money. But the one thing you don't want to do is that is what you're losing out of your household each and every time you shop. And so, folks, the clear thing that Kawan just really displayed to us is one really, really clear thing is Kawan just kind of showed us that what we offer isn't about selling. It's about savings. Our services are designed to help people cut costs on things they're already paying for. In other words, we help you keep more of your money without changing what you're already doing. Now, we give you all the tools. We like to call it you copy, you paste, you earn. So we got a concept called copy, paste, paid. It works faster than most side hustles you've seen. Now, what we do at Save Club is we have an opportunity that is literally the most lucrative opportunity on the planet for under 20 a month. That's right. I said under 20 a month. And so what do we get here? Folks, you can save up to $2,689 a year on average with everyday purchases, no change in spending habits. No inventory to manage, no shipping hassles, 100% digital and done for you. Recession-proof opportunity available in over 150 countries. Earn fast start bonuses up to $32 per referral, paid weekly like clockwork. You can tap into a coded generational fast start overrides for exponential growth. Don't worry, I'm going to break that down like it's easy. It's going to be kindergarten when I do it. We have a matrix commission where you can earn up to, I hate to say this, but I got to say it. And the CEOs on this call wanted me to say it. You can earn up to $4,095 a month without enrolling a single person. I want to make something very clear here. Do we guarantee this income? No. But this is something that could happen, right? When you go buy that lottery ticket, why do you buy the lottery ticket? Because it could happen, right? So at this rate, this is something that could happen, and I'm mentioning possibilities. And so we're going to talk about income, and I want to make this statement. Any of the income that you hear is not guaranteed. We do not guarantee anyone will make any money, but we do guarantee that The reward and the results that you put into this are what you're going to get out of it. If you do nothing, do not expect anything for doing nothing. But this is there because of growth and because of how the compensation plan is structured. Now, we're going to show you how to unlock generational matching bonuses for deep long-term income. You didn't think you'd get all this in $20 a month type of deal, did you? But this is very deep. You can qualify for annual VIP membership bonuses with your loyalty and success. And we have monthly leadership bonuses and rewards for those who rise to the top. And you can earn from people you have never personally enrolled thanks to leverage team systems. So let's dive right in. Let's say you are interested in moving forward. And if you are, make sure you are getting back to the person right now to ask them, hey man, what's your link real quick? What's your link? Because when we go through this, you're going to want the link. So step one, you can activate your income by enrolling as an affiliate. To get started, it is just $60 one time. That's a one-time, thing that you're doing right now. And it's $19.97 for your first month. So your membership total would only be $79.97, which is also tax deductible. Folks, you may not understand tax deductible. Your countries are different. Please see your tax attorney, but this is a business that you get into when you become an affiliate. After that, it's only $19.97 a month to stay active and unlock your earning power. Step two, share your personalized affiliate link. It's already coded to you. Every time a person enrolls to your link, even if you never met them, you earn what's called a fast start bonus paid directly to you weekly. And we have some people that have been experiencing fast start heaven as of lately. So next, folks, we're going to get you into what a fast start is. Anytime you refer someone to this membership, again, you do not earn money unless a service is purchased. Anytime someone purchases a service from your link, you can earn anywhere from $20 to $30 depending on your rank. So level one, let's say you went out here and you brought two people to this presentation and they said, look, I don't want to pay full price to the movies. I don't want to cut coupons. I just want to pull up my phone in my back office and I want to get the same deals available to me all the time. You have two people that do that, then you, my friend, just earned $40 if two people complete the enrollment process to becoming a member. That puts you at a rank of 1 star. At 1 star, you begin to unlock generational fast start overrides, which means that at level 2 through 5, anytime as you get ranked up, as you continue to level up, you can earn fast start bonuses from 5 levels down. What does that mean in kindergarten terms? Well, if you enroll 2 people and you start to grow and you rank up, that means people who you don't know you'll earn from. So this happens all the way down to 5 levels until you max out the comp plan. We're going to talk about that. So very simple. Understand? You enroll a person, you get $20 to $32. Easy math. Now we have something called the power line matrix. Now this part you must pay attention to because this part is the part where you could actually lose money. And I do not want you to lose money because right now, if you're seeing this before the masses, you're in a position to where you could almost sit on top of some additional money that could potentially be in the form of spillover. We don't guarantee it, but it can happen. We have what's called power line matrix income. So it's a first come, first serve position in the matrix. And that means people who join after you could be placed beneath you, potentially adding to your monthly income. You can earn up to $4,095 without enrolling a single person. We beat that horse in the head. And here's the kicker. If you hesitate, you could miss out on thousands in residual income just by waiting a little too long. So folks, this matrix is going to be a time sensitive thing. So while some of you are sitting here debating, somebody is signing up right now to grab their spot. Let me give you a visual on how this works. Everyone from now until Friday, you'll enroll. If you complete your membership process, then you're going to become a member. You lock in your spot. If you just pre-enroll, then you hold a spot until 12 a.m. on Saturday morning. And what's going to happen is going to be this. The power line is going to clear itself with thousands of people. They're going to start spilling over into your matrix. And you want to be a person that could receive potential spillover. Now, let me make this clear. We are grown-ups. We don't want to depend on someone for income, but we would like to have a little drop in. You always want to depend on yourself to create spillover. You never want to just sit and wait on it. But if we all work as a team, then we all can benefit as a team. And that's what we're going to do. So how the spillover works is, let's say you become a member right now, or you don't become a member right now. Let's say you're looking, you're like, I'm just going to pre-enroll. So let's say you pre-enroll and you didn't put anything in, you didn't upgrade your membership. What's going to happen is when that power line starts to release, you're going to be at the bottom, and someone who came in after you is going to be at the top. So if you are a pre-enrollee and Saturday happens and you haven't upgraded, then you're not going to have the potential to earn any money. You cannot, as a pre-enrollee, promote because you don't have a link. All you can do is just take a look at what you're missing, and it's going to be a lot. But if you become a member tonight, today, I'm so glad I upgraded, then you could be at the top of spillover, therefore having an opportunity to earn in this power line matrix that we love so much. I'm going to show you this matrix. If you don't do anything, there is a potential that you could earn over 4,000. If you enroll just 2 people, you just double that at $8,191. And as you see, this matrix pays out up to $65,535. How many people think it's worth it to just help 2 people save money to have a chance at $65,000 or even $8,000? If you were able to make $8,000 that you had coming in that you no longer had to worry about, and you just took your 2 people, how many people say that's worth it? I would. Now, we also have what's called a matching matrix bonus. So everyone has a matrix that they can earn from. And this matching matrix bonus means that in the matrix, you earn money, but here's the cool part. You also earn extra money when your team earns too. And even your team's team up to 5 levels. So not only do you have a matrix that you can earn from, you can check match that matrix. As a 1-star, which just requires you to enroll 2 people, you can get 20%, and you can get 12% on another generation. 2-star, 20, 8, and 10. So the more you progress through the compensation plan, the more check matches you get. How cool would it be to check match matrices 5 levels down? And then we're talking about just matrix income. This is not your fast start. That's another set of income you get. So all this income compiles into a massive money tsunami if you work this the right way. Now, we also have what's called an annual membership bonus. When a person buys a year, you don't have to buy this by the month. You say, hey, look, I know I'm going to be spending money for the rest of this year. I know this is a potential tax deduction. So I don't want to see the monthly fee. Let me go on and buy the year at $239.97. Well, when you do that, anyone else who has purchased a year, you're going to earn a 10% or $10 generation pay from that. You're going to earn a $5 second generation pay from that, and a $3 third generation. So when you go in that back office and you register for this, you're going to see 2 options. If you select option 2, you open up another lane of income. So all you have to do when you see the option is upgrade to the year, the VIP, and you have an additional chance to earn money that the monthly members don't earn. So if you want to earn this extra money, it could be big. I don't know how many people are going to pay $299.97, but every time it happens, then you get 10 on generation 1, 5 generation 2, and 3 on generation 3. We also have what's called a global bonus pool. saveclub allocates a percentage of its total revenue to our leadership bonus pool. So again, you're going to earn an additional leadership bonus as you continue to rank up. Now, this is the best value for less than 66 cents per day. That's all. You're going to have the opportunity to have daily cash back, weekly payouts, residual income, plug and play system, and a supportive community. Now, you want to be the first in your circle to share Save Club because timing matters and the pre-launch momentum is real. Right now, we're in pre-launch. We launched June 1st, but you want to position before then. The opportunity is right now. So, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how just 5 people that you invite. How many people can invite somebody somewhere? Let me know if you can invite. Let me see who can invite. Is it really hard to invite? You're not selling anyone. You're just inviting. So who can invite? Can someone invite? Put a number 1 if you can invite. Let me see. I think it's easy. Are we pulling teeth to invite someone to learn how they can turn their costs into cash? No, we're not pulling teeth. So invite 5 people. And what will happen is you invite 5 people, and those 5 people could potentially go to your website and they could register. And then those 5 people, we're going to tell them to invite 5 people. And those 5 will bring 5. So again, that's going to almost double your enrollments. And then those 5 will invite 5. And then those 5 will invite 5. If you want to grow your team, just invite 5 people. Simple. You don't have to don't worry about the comp plan. It'll take care of itself. If you just invite 5 people to come and learn how to turn costs into cash, there we go. That's all we got to do. So again, you can invite 5 people and you can literally build your list of members and pre-enrollees. And don't worry, we got a special thing on Friday where we can help the pre-enrollees turn into members. Now, what's my next step to getting started? Many of you are asking that. So it's going to be very simple. Right now, the person who invited you should have or should be sending you a link. If they did not send you a link, I need you to take 30 seconds to ask them, where is my link right now? You should not go out of your house and buy anything that you're overpaying for. Remember, if you're not saving, you're overpaying. So whoever invited you, ask them for the link. Remember, this is a very time-sensitive thing. And while you're asking them, rush them. If they don't respond in Messenger, call them. Get the link, please. So once they give you that link, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to walk you through how to sign up. So let me put a 1 if you're new and you're ready to get signed up and you're ready to invite, because we're going to do this again on Friday. And the host that's going to be doing this on Friday is dynamic. He is literally going to have people crawling through broken glass, ready to put a credit card in the system. So I need you to make sure that you enroll and invite on Friday, because the next gentleman that's going to present on Friday is he is a walking ATM machine when it comes down to presenting. So please make sure you sign up and become a member, because if you're not a member, you cannot send a link. And I would hate for you to be blocked because you didn't become a member. And you do, trust me, Friday is going to be Matrix Day. So you want to sign up now. You don't want to wait till Friday. Okay. Friday is for people who like they pre-enroll, but you want to do it now, because when Friday comes, the next presenter is going to light them on fire. And if you want to see your back office be busier than a mosquito at a nudist colony, then I need you to get your link right now. So my 30 seconds is up. Hopefully you got this. So what's my next step? Perfect. So your next step is simple. You're going to see a page like this. Someone's going to send this to you. You're going to see a page that looks like this. You want to fill in your first and last name and email and put in your phone number. And again, we will have all this information in here. So everyone will get a system like this that really just has a little video on there. So you're going to see this, you're going to enter your information. Once you do that, you're going to get a temporary back office. Now you're just a pre-enrollee. You are not a member yet, but you got to hit the join now, or you can hit that lock in your position button that you see right under the timer. But you want to do this before Friday. Please do it before Friday. Do it today. Once you do that, then you're going to be in the back office. I want you to create a username and a password. And then you're going to see 2 options. You will see the monthly option and you will also see the yearly option. And then once you do that, you will choose your method of payment. If you're in another country, crypto is accepted. Anyone can sign up in 150 countries. So make sure you follow this. Once you have done that, then you're going to go to saveclub.com, or you're going to check your email. There will be a link. You're going to come to this page and it's going to ask you, are you a member? Are you a pre-enrollee? If you are a member, enter your username that you just set up, into your password, and hit login. Once you log in, if you want to access all those amazing deals, then it'll be on the front of the homepage. You can hit access my deals and you can start saving immediately. You can start saving today. You can start saving in the next 5 minutes. It depends on when you enroll. And then if you want to promote, if you want to have people to join your affiliate link, it's very simple. You're going to see my websites. It's pointing the leaderboard. I need to move that down a little bit. So let me do that right quick. There we go. You're going to see where it points to my websites, right? Go to my websites and you're going to see what's called a power line landing page. That page will be coded to you. Anyone that joins that link, you will be able to earn your fast starts and your income from activity of purchasing memberships. So, does anyone understand? You're going to just basically log in, and this is your link. You want to share that link with friends, with family, and friends don't let friends overpay. So if you join and you sit on this, you are not giving people an opportunity to save. And remember, if you're not saving, you're what? Somebody type it. If you're not saving, you're what? You're overpaying, right? After you do that, then you're all good. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to this presentation. I'm going to end the recording right now. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're seeing the recording, here's what we want you to do. Let me come to the spotlight. Here's what we want you to do. If you're watching this on replay, you can follow these steps. If you have any questions, contact the person who sent you here, and they're going to answer all your questions. Now, if you enroll, you're probably wondering, how will I promote? Well, one of the benefits that we have here, and we're not going to send this link because it's only for people who enroll, is we do have material that will allow you to promote. So you say, man, I need some material, man. I'm joining these companies and they don't give me anything to market with. So we got you covered here. And let me just show you some of the marketing we have here. So we're going to give you what's called some marketing materials. And I'm going to share this right quick. And most companies don't do this, but we got you covered. Shout out to Dave Dubs for doing this. I got to give credit where credit is due. He has actually made this available. And literally we have an entire folder of material. We have material that has videos where we have a person that is talking to you. So you can actually put this in your stories and this person can actually talk and sell it for you. So we have all types of stuff here, all types of branded materials. You can put this on your social media, your stories. We have thousands and thousands of ways to promote. So once you're in Save Club, ask your sponsor to direct you to this point. And we have these in our Facebook group, and you can actually use these and grab these, and these will be available for you. So we have a lot of material. So once you join, then that's what you want to do. So again, if you're watching this on replay, make sure you do that. So folks, this is the end of our presentation. Please get back to the person who invited you. And remember, if you're not saving, somebody say it for me. Let me get, I'm going to get Mrs. Jessica LeBlanc to say this. So Jessica LeBlanc, I'm going to unmute you. And I just need you to take this phrase and say to someone. So Jessica, if you're not saving, you're what?
You are spending too much.
You're overpaying. So if someone says, why do I need Save Club? What you going to say?
You need it because you need to save money and make money.
If you're not saving, you're overpaying. So guys, if someone asks why, if you're not saving, you're overpaying. So that concludes our presentation. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, make sure you join now. And we have the link ready for you and we are ready to welcome you. And let me be the first to say, welcome to the Save Club family. Thank you so much and have a great day. So folks, that is our recording.